Hi, welcome. Happy New Year, everyone. This video is for the attorneys out there, for the probate and estate attorneys, or maybe you're an attorney and thinking of switching over into estate planning and probate. So I got four things for you, four tips to make 2022 your best year ever. So let me share my screen and let's get into it. Okay, so I got four ways to level up your law firm next year. So the first thing I want to talk about is digital asset planning. So this is something I've been doing since 2016, since it became possible with RUFADA, the Revised Uniform Fiduciary Access to Digital Asset Act, where it defines digital assets and it gives you the ability to plan for these assets. So if you haven't incorporated this into your practice yet, you're behind the ball. People now expect to have a plan for information that they store electronically. Bank statements are probably now coming to most of your clients by email or paperless versus the old school way. So your estate planning process should also have evolved. And then also, where are people storing their photos and videos? As part of our plans, our digital asset planning, we make sure there's a way to transfer that important information. So the digital asset trust is what we do to give instructions for things that are stored electronically, like the pictures on your phone and the information in your email. So if you're not doing any type of digital asset planning in your practice, I got you covered. So you can go to Mott Legal here. So if you go to mottlegal.com and you go to the Mott Legal Academy here, I have a course here, estate planning for digital assets. It's a still less than $500, $499, gives you everything you need to add this to your practice area. I'm going to give you an intro to this area of the law, how you explain this to your clients, what their narrative is when you're meeting with clients for the first time, some information that you should show them in your welcome packet and fee agreement. I got a technical in-depth look for the attorneys out there. And then we got templates. I'll give you the exact template that I use for the digital asset trust and instructions on how to draft it. And also sample language that should be included in the wills and powers of attorney. So in here is everything that you need to add this practice area. And this first, you can sign up and get this first course for free to get a more in-depth look at what the course covers. So that's the first thing. If you're not doing digital asset planning, it's time to start. And the course makes it really easy to add that practice area on. What I recommend after you add that practice area, you should bump your fees by at least 10%. So that $500 course, you should pay that off with your first client and be making more money after that. All right, the next thing I want you to do is to leverage real estate investors. So I don't know if you guys are networking with real estate investors. If not, you're missing it. So let me show you how you can do that. So you can reach out. The easiest way is to start with Facebook. You can find some groups there. So I got a couple groups for you. I got one is Creative Finance with Pace Morby. So here's what that looks like. So over 37,000 members nationwide. So Pace is a good friend of mine. He's a real estate investor. He's also a coach now. So he coaches students on how to buy houses with creative financing. His students, they love probate attorneys. So I love going to their events and networking with real estate investors because they love probate attorneys. So this is a great source that not only can bring you legal work to do, but they can actually make you look good in front of your prospective probate clients and help you get that business. So another group here is the Wholesale Hotline. It's a free private Facebook group. You can go there. And then on YouTube, I would recommend watching the Wholesale Hotline. So my friends Pace, Brent, and Jamil, all three of them are real estate investors and coaches. So all three of them have thousands of students. They each have thousands of students nationwide that are real estate investors, and they would love to have a good probate and estate attorney like you in their network. So tune into the Wholesale Hotline. It's on Mondays, 5 o'clock Arizona time, and then you can meet people in the chat there. So tell them what areas you practice in and that you want to squat up with some real estate investors, and I'm sure you'll meet some good contacts. Now, with what real estate investors can do, they can make you look good in front of your prospective legal clients. For example, a couple of weeks ago, I had a prospective client called my law office. They were in town. They were solving their parents' estate, and they're trying to get as much done while they were in town, and they wanted someone to meet with them at the house. Now, I was not available, nor was anyone from my law office, but I was able to reach out to one of my real estate friends who was able to meet him at the property. They actually agreed to buy the property, and they're also going to pay for the probate fees. So win-win-win situation. Because of my relationship with this real estate investor, I got the legal work that I'm going to be able to do, and then I also have another source of revenue on the real estate side. So reach out, make some contacts today with real estate investors. And then this is my site right here, mott1.com. If you have a situation right now where there's maybe you got a hoarder house or a house that could use a cash offer, or some help from a real estate investor. So you can go here, enter the property address, nationwide, wherever it's at, enter it here, and my team can get back to you and start helping you on this. So number one, they'll make you look good. So your clients will thank you for providing that extra level of service, and there may be an opportunity to make some extra revenue as well. Okay, so digital asset planning, reach out to real estate investors. The other big things that have been game changers for my legal practice last year was a virtual assistant. So last year I hired a virtual assistant. It's been awesome. He answers my phone and is part of our team, although he's located in the Philippines. And I also incorporated a virtual paralegal. Again, game changer. It's so nice to have someone who is very talented, and it doesn't matter where they're at. That's nice about working virtually. If someone's checking in via email and Zoom, it doesn't really matter where they're at these days. So you can get really good talent by opening up virtually, by opening that position virtually. So to learn more about those two things, I recently did a continuing education on those topics. So you can find that. It's at, got too many things open up here. So you can find that, here it is. So if you go to mottlegal.com, continuing education, that last event, although it says that it was recorded November 18th, you can still watch it on demand. I made the replay available on demand. So you can sign up there and attend and learn more about virtual assistants, virtual paralegals, and also about working with real estate professionals. So that's it, guys. I hope you make this year the best year ever. I'll give you one more resource. This is my new business card page, rilusdana.com. That has links to all my businesses, my law firm. I got a link here for people to get a free estate plan, no excuses, and my social media there. So hope you found that helpful. Check out those resources, make some real estate investor friends, and make this the best year ever.